Hey, another day filled with flash flood warnings, severe thunderstorms in the high country for the morning. People in the area keep recovering their best they can from flood damage, preparing for potentially more flooding in the days to come.
Very dramatic up there in recent days. Elliot Polikoff is in Flagstaff this evening with a look at how the location for much of that damage has shifted over the past week.
Over the last few days, we've shown you so many photos and videos of flood damage happening in Flagstaff and in the high country outside on the streets. A lot of that has been cleaned up, but what hasn't been cleaned up in many places is the damage inside. Take a look at this house, for example. There is just dirt all over the floor, and it's a few inches high, and it goes all the way into the kitchen. And the scary part is, it could have been even worse.
The little viral video, the car came right through here, and it took this garage door out.
Almost a week later, the damage from the Prius floating down Steves Boulevard in Flagstaff is still being felt inside the property on East Lockett Road.
Have to remove all the drywall.
Torn down fences, garage doors, damaged floors. It's keeping Mammoth Restoration's owner, Craig Moody, a busy man.
Non-stop phone calls, I would say, as far as calls for service, and just trying to gather as much information as we can, how much of the house is flooded, how many rooms, hallways, bathrooms. Every single job is different.
The owner of this house had just bought it, and fortunately for him, there was no electricity installed. But with no flood insurance, he'll have to pay for any repairs due to the flooding.
A typical homeowner's policy does not cover flood.
Harold Sainer is an agent and co-owner of the Levitt Insurance Group in Winslow. He says by the time most homeowners realize they need flood insurance, it's usually too late.
So if you're buying a new home, you can get it into effect immediately. If you already own your home, then it's a 30-day wait typically, unless you're refinancing.
For this home on East Lockett Road, Moody says repairs for just the flood damage could end up being around $60,000. At that point, why not just knock it down and start over?
That might have been an option years ago, but with the price of materials now, I can tell you right now, it's almost as much to just build a house as it is to buy a house.
With more rain on the horizon these upcoming days, Craig and his team aren't even planning on starting to remove this mud for another week. That'll take about a month to complete, and then the reconstruction process begins. In Flagstaff, Elliot Polikoff, Arizona's Family.